Hi Taurus, welcome to another reading with me, J-Rose. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you find this, it's meant for you. Please use your intuition to take what resonates, leave what doesn't, reverse or disregard gender roles or reverse roles in general. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below. Tell me if this resonates or if this helped you in any way. I'd love to hear from you. And with that being said, Spirit, please give me clear messages for Taurus and anyone who needs to hear this. Also, Crosswatchers are welcome. Okay, Spirit. Let's start with what are your past influences? So, we have Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, King of Swords in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, that was Two of Wands, I forgot I wanted to open the reading too. Let me start there. Let me redirect. I wanted to open the reading, and then we have the Ace of Pentacles. So before I go into these cards and what your past influences, I'm going to give you a card from here that Spirit wants you to keep in mind for however long until your next reading. Let's just give this a time frame, like a week. Not that I'll have your next reading out in a week, but just to give us something to base this on. Oh, hey, let's do this. Spirit, how long do you want them to keep this in mind? Huh. 2 to 3 months, because I got both. Okay. I think I'll just stick to telling everybody, let's look at this for a week, for at least the next week. So, the card you got was Chiron. Where is it? To be over here. Sorry for the wait. There it is. So, Spirit wants you to, it says, what is your greatest spiritual injury? Can you identify a common thread between the situations that have caused you the most anguish? Do you have an unamiable, dooming trait within you that you consider your fatal flaw? With self-compassion, explore your shame, and once you do, practice owning it and even loving it. When the shame releases its hold, you're left gloriously whole, perfectly imperfect, radiant and wise. You soar above your pain and develop self-acceptance and empathy for others. What's more, wearing your bumps and bruises with pride invites others to do the same. When you're at peace with yourself, your gaze softens. How healing is it for another person, or is it for another to be seen in their entirety? You become a healing force, and your wound is your superpower. Okay, so that's to keep in mind for the week. I'll just leave that there, I guess. Okay, so before I start shuffling, okay, so here we have, this is you figuring out, this is in the past, you were figuring out what you value, what grounds you, what feels nurturing, what nourishes you. And you were walking away from the things that weren't those things. The problem might be that you might have cut off your heart and let yourself become jaded. And it's almost like you weren't trusting emotion anymore, possibly. So you stepped into this place of, I'm going to do what makes logical sense, because my heart just got me in trouble, possibly. Then we have, you've planted some seeds and they're coming to fruition now. And it's like you know that. And so you're making a plan of what you want to do, figuring out what you want to do about it and where you want to go. And you're, I'm saying this all in the present tense, but this is past tense. This is what you've recently done. You've committed to something. Whatever this plan is that you've come up with, there's this sense of commitment. It almost feels like just a commitment to yourself and what you've learned about yourself, what your needs are, and what you value. You also may have figured out what you want to do for work. Okay, so that's what Spirit wants you to remember for the next week. This is what your recent past, now I'm going to look at, that was your recent past influence. I'm going to look at your present situation. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. That may be okay, so okay, I have some things that came to me already off of this, but I don't want to pigeonhole this reading for you on what this is about. But let me tell you what came to me right off the bat. You're manifesting working on yourself in a very independent way. I feel like because of what I was saying over here, like you've become jaded. When I said you may have cut off your heart here, whatever this was, that it feels, okay, this is very specific. So whatever it was that hurt you and made you go into your head and logic instead of following your heart, not trusting your heart, has to do with you may have been in a runner-chaser relationship. Or, that's kind of like a label that people are using a lot of, so take that with a grain of salt. But you have become the runner. And you're not, it's like you're not in touch with your emotions, but like on purpose. You're too afraid to go there, and you're wearing a mask, and you're not willing to show your true self. And it's become like a one-sided street if you are in a relationship. It's like you're focused on your money. It's like you're focused on money and self-improvement and your independence. And you're like in this place where you're, like I was talking about over here, you're committed to yourself, I was getting. And here you're not. When it comes to, you have a fear of intimacy now. Okay, well, I'm just going to leave it at that and trust that what came to me was what you needed to hear. Or you could flip the roles if this sounds like not you and you're thinking of a certain person when you come to this reading, or maybe you're a crosswatcher and this is about your person. Take that how it resonates. Okay, sorry. So now we want to look at what your hidden influences are. Like what you're not aware of. The bouquet. The grave. The moon. Oh my God. It's almost like Spirit with this moon and saying what's hidden is saying, I've got this too. Okay, I'm gonna go here because this seems to be talking a little about love anyhow. Anyway, when it comes to someone making you an offer, there's something beyond the point of no return. There's a transformation. You're being guided to harvest. This could also be like a breakup. So being guided. Transformation. Renewed. Okay, so here we go. So this is like joy, love offer. This is like renewal, a new beginning. This is a cycle, like a new cycle. Wish fulfillment or being guided. Yeah, this one, it feels like okay, here's what I'm getting. Sorry, I keep taking what I'm getting and trying to get any additional meanings of these cards to try to piece this together with what is here, what's coming to my mind. Here we have the tree as well, which is personal growth. Here we have a lot. This is like a theme here. I'll put this up here. There's a theme here of working on yourself. Something keeps happening in a relationship with someone over and over and over, repetitively. And it's almost like you're seeing something with, it's like there's this point of no return where once you've seen what this cycle has been, the repetition, you can't unsee it. It has to do with love, an offer of love. Sorry for the wait. I guess you didn't wait. I paused it, so you didn't have to wait. Okay. Okay, where... So, if this isn't about love, apply this in a way that's symbolic to something you love, something that hasn't been working for you, that you've reached this point where you can't unsee that this isn't working. You've reached a point of no return. It's like you're starting fresh, you're starting with something like a new beginning, and you're feeling guided to cut out. You're kind of like back where you started, or this is like hidden, but this is hidden. So the hidden influence, this could be subconscious, and you're like choosing to not focus on this, or someone you know is feeling this way. Something to do with your situation that you're unaware of. I'm leaning more towards this being you. The Taurus, if you're a Crosswatcher, this is the Taurus, this is you, or the Taurus, is what I'm getting. So the obstacles, I missed that in the Aries reading. Sorry. Sorry, Aries. Aries probably isn't here to hear my apology. Let's get some of these, some more of these for what is the obstacle, or what are the obstacles? You are out of balance because you're healing from a painful ending, or you're trying to avoid a painful ending. You're not satisfied because something is hurting you, and it's very clear to you how much this hurts. That's the obstacle. So to sum it up, the obstacle is the damage is already done. It may be too damaged, like effed up beyond repair. Okay, so that's your obstacle. And the environment, who is influencing and what is their intent? Somebody who's working someone who's trying to make it clear that they want to offer you love. This person may be just like you. So they're working, are they working in general, or are they working hard to make it clear? Here's two things that are talking about mirroring. This person may be older than you or younger than you. they're making a plan to do with, they're making a plan, but it's difficult, it's complicated, there's competition, but they're making a plan for victory. Their intentions are to have victory. And abundance. Like they want to nurture you and share their abundance. And their love. They see you as the absolute perfect person. They want a brand new beginning, passionate beginning with you. This is the Lovers. So yeah, this is a perfect person for you. Somebody that a whole foundation was already laid with this person. The seeds for an abundant relationship have already been sown with this person. And they want a passionate new beginning and to share that abundance with you. Yeah, they're letting go of not sharing with you, and they're ready to celebrate, communicate what they've been balancing and working on, and to have ultimate wish fulfillment with you, happiness and celebration. Wow. Okay. Wow, good for you, Taurus. Okay, so the action to take. The action you should take. Spirit says, don't hold on to a sinking ship. Let the tower fall. When things clearly aren't working between you and this person, this feels like a reading for somebody who's in a relationship with someone who, like, you keep having to tell this person the same issue. Like, you're communicating your needs when it comes to your happiness and your needs. Like, you're having to communicate this over and over with the person that you're with, and they just keep doing the same thing. This comes up at least once a month. Whatever this is that you talk to about them, and it's making you feel like your wish fulfillment involves breaking up with this person. So here we have the oldest one, 9 of Visions, 3 of Spells, this is the action to take. So it's like Spirit saying, Spirit is saying, your ship will come in when you become single. It's almost like Spirit's telling you to break up with this person because there's somebody who will make you so happy waiting for you. It sounds like somebody you already know. It's almost like Spirit saying, take some advice, become, like, be single and financially independent, other, just independent in general. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to speed this up a little bit. The outcome if you don't take the action. What was that? Okay. Four of Boons, Child of Challenges. Holding on too tightly. A small truth. Okay, a text or communication. It feels like this little part of you that knows that this person is out there, and this it's like leaving them out in the cold. So it's kind of like the person who hurt you that I was talking about earlier up here and down here in these black cards could have been this person. And what will happen is you will leave this person out in the cold because you're holding on too tightly to the life you have now. You may feel more materially abundant where you are and unsure, like having a lack mentality that you aren't sure that you will have the abundance you need, and it's like you're too scared. Like you feel like too much damage has been done. Okay, so the outcome if you do take the suggested, the action to take, the action to take was to become single, let this situation fall apart, and wait for your real ship to come in, what you really want, what would make you really happy. So if you do this, all of a sudden, the only real choice that would make you happy, all of a sudden will fall in your lap. You'll be confident, you'll feel confident, beautiful, and sexy. There'll be equal give and take, equal energy exchange. You'll have a happy union that you knew. You'll be as happy as your intuition told you you were going to be. And everything you worried about will be over. And it'll be the complete, this is the world, the ultimate emotional wish fulfillment, emotional fulfillment, completion. It's like every good card in this deck. That's what will happen if you do this. Okay, so think of a timing. When will this happen? When will you get the opportunity to act on this, to do the action, the suggested action? Or think of something you want a timing on and pause the video to think. 12 hours. Seems pretty fast. 24 hours. Something is about to happen right away. 4 days. Yeah, that's such quick energy. And a positive affirmation for you. Just take one. That was a ton. I accept the gifts I've been given as a high service to the world. And a final closing message from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to know about all of this? A new start is coming. I'm going to pause it. Okay, there is a yes coming your way. This is one of the most auspicious cards in the deck. It's totally positive and suggests something new and exciting is developing. The situation you're asking about is blessed, and you are on target to achieve your goals. The message from the universe is that you're starting all over again in some way. Be that on a new or better course, or just feeling more positive about achieving your desired outcome. If you've been feeling stagnant, this card reminds you that life goes in cycles and you're moving into a new cycle now. This is a time to wipe the slate clean. If the situation you asked about has become toxic, either that will clear up now or something totally new and fresh is on its way. Additional meanings. A new start is on its way. You will soon start to feel more hopeful about getting what you want. Your belief that your dreams can manifest is working well. Forget about the past. The teaching. The new moon marks the start of the waxing cycle and the midpoint of the dark moon. It's a dark and veiled time when the moon is invisible and a time of rebirth. It's a time that witches do their work, making wishes and laying down their intentions for the new cycle. An intensely magical time when it's easier to pierce the veil to the other worlds. Okay, so please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to all those who stayed to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. Please put a black heart in the comments if you watched this till the end. And let me know if this resonated for you, if this helped you anyway. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you, Spirit, for this reading and for giving us these messages and for giving us your guidance. Please help us and help Taurus to always do what is for their highest and greatest good, no matter how hard or difficult or painful it may be. Thank you, Spirit. Good luck, everybody. Love and light. Blessed be. That's all I got for you. That's it. Okay, bye.